Hello Sudokans, welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Tuesday the 9th of January 2024. I hope you are keeping well, enjoying life, keeping as fit and healthy as you can, especially if you have some kind of disability. One of the things that we need to do as human beings is to cope with problems, especially physical problems that need to be coped with in an emotional way. So for example, I have anosmia. It means I lost my sense of smell more than 10 years ago, but I've really come to terms with it. I don't worry about it too much. I occasionally moan about it, but I don't let it affect my life too much. Some people, on the other hand, are very badly affected. I mean, it means that they are suicidal, even at some points, and very depressed. They get very depressed and stuff like that. So that's not being able to cope with the loss of smell and reduction of taste and things like that, and sometimes phantom smells that we get. I mention this because there's an app written about in The Guardian for people with tinnitus. Now, it's only undergone small-scale testing as far as the way that I read the article. It seems to be a limited number of tests, testing done so far. But the app works through CBT, the cognitive behavioral therapy. So, in other words, I don't know whether or not it actually reduces the amount of tinnitus, the buzzing or ringing in the ears that people describe, which is an awful thing. I think that will be even worse than lack of smell. The tinnitus that people get, I don't know if it actually reduces it or manages to teach people to cope with the problem, which is part of the problem, right? If you can deal with it, cope with it, then you can have a more successful and happy life. So if you do suffer from tinnitus, I'm sorry first of all, but also check out the app mentioned in the article in The Guardian. It might be useful to you. Let's start with the game of Sudoku. This is the LA Times expert level game. I messed up my experts and my hard levels today. I played the New York Times, which doesn't have an expert level, but I called it the expert level because it is the hardest game that they play, and I just forgot. That's the kind of guy I am. Very forgetful. Very forgetful. But I've seen something. Look, I've seen something immediately. 9 and 6. And 9 and 6. So we've got a pair of 9 and 6 here. So that's a good start. If it means anything, though. Certainly means 5s are up there, which will put 5s down there. We've got 5s there. I'm not sure about that. Again, 6 and 9. 1, 2, 5, 7. Oh, maybe that's not that useful yet. Maybe that will come in handy later. Should we just go through? Oh, there's just one digit 1. Let's go through and see what we can find, shall we? 1. 2s are there. Three up here, across there. There's a 3. 3s are there. I already looked at 5, didn't I? Oh, we've got 4 and 8 up there and 4 and 8 across there. That's a pair of 4 and 8 here. Okay. Right, pair of 4 and 8. So ones will be there and there. But there's not really much else going on with 1, is there? Okay, again, 4, 8. So 1, 2, 7 in those squares. Oh, we've got 8s down here, look. While I'm messing around up the top there, we've got something better down here. We've got 8s there and there now. This is another pair, isn't it? 4 and 8 across here and 4 and 8 up here, right? So I noticed the 4, 8, that I said I have 4 and 8 in those squares, but actually 4 and 8 across and back there and 4 and 8 up here. Yes, we've got another pair of 4 and 8 here. It's great. Great, but is it getting me anywhere? That's 4 and 8. What else? 3's at the top. Man, I've worked out quite a lot of pairs, but this is 4 and 8. Now, I worked out these two squares. They are 6 and 9. So 4, 8, 6, 9. 4, 8, 6, 9. Can you remember that for me? So what are we left with? We've got 4, 8, 6, 9. So we're looking for 1, 2, 7 in these. Ah, we've got, look, 2 blocking up here and 2 blocking up here. That's 2. So we're going to have 1 and 7 in those squares there. And don't know that gives me anything, but obviously I've got a pair of 7s in those squares there, so yeah. And the 1s, oh, 1s are in those squares. So we're going to have a pair of 1s there. Alright, let's come back over here. Has this 2 done anything for me down here? 2s are going to be in those squares. I can see 5s are down here. I can see 7s are in those squares. Not enough. Ah, we've got 2 across here, right? So 2 is in those squares here. Now look, we've got 4 blocking these squares, right? 4 up here and 4 down there. So that is in fact a pair of 2 and 4, isn't it? That's a pair of 2 and 4. So this is not 2 or 4. It is 6, 7, 9. We've got 7, 9 in the same column. That's going to be 6. 6 will be down here now. Well, you know, 6s are there. 6s. Oh. So, oh, good grief. That means that we have 1 and 7 there. Now, didn't we have 1 and 7 in these squares? We did, didn't we? That's 1. So this is a pair of 1 and 7. So that might give something in this column. This is 1 and 7, right? So these squares are not 1 or 7. They must be 3, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6. 6 blocking there, so that's 6. 3, 5. Damn. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. So again, this was 2, 4, so this is 7. So let's see what we can do about the 7. 7 blocks across here and 7 blocks up here. So 7 in one of those squares blocking up. 7 blocking up here. 7 is in one of those squares blocking up here. That's a 7. Gotcha. Now I know this is going to be a 1 because earlier on 1 blocks up here, so 1 is in one of these squares blocking across here, and we know this was a pair of 6 and 9, so that is the 1. This is 6 and 9. Now what about the 1s? Anything? No, but anyway, 6, 9. So this is 2, 5. 5 up there. There's a 5. There's the 2. 2 is up here now. Or more to the point, 2 down here, up here, 2 across there. There's a 2. Well, this game I've done better than the other games that I played today, even if whatever happens from now on, just up to this point, I've played, I think, a bit better than I did earlier on. Even if we don't go any further. So this is the 1, isn't it? Because look, here's the 7. That's going to be 1, 7. I don't know what we had, but we had these 4 numbers sorted out, and we had 1 and 7 in those squares. So I know that's our 1. Right. So 1 down here and 1 across there puts 1 into one of these squares, blocking across. And I had 7 in those squares. These squares, I had 7. So this is a pair of 1 and 7. 7's blocking down there. 1's across. Right. So that's 1 and 7. That's 1 and 7. This will not be 1 or 7. It's going to be 6 or 9. Oh yeah, 6, 9 there. 6, 9. It does mean that. Let's come back to. Let's do this first. This is 1, 7. This is going to be 3, 4. 3 there. There's the 3, there's the 4. Four down here, down there, and across there will give me a 4 in that square. Missing numbers here, 1, 5. And missing numbers here, 6, 9. And we had 6, 9 up there. Yeah, that makes sense. Doesn't give me the answer, but it makes sense. Alright. Now, didn't I work these out before? I did, didn't I? Wasn't it 1, 7? I've forgotten now. Let me just. This was, yes, this was 2, 4, wasn't it? And so I said 1, 7 in those squares. So we got the 1 blocking there. There's the 1. That's the 7, and this is going to be 7 here. Wow. Great, where to now? So this is 1, 8. Right, we got 1 and 8 blocking across there. This is 1 and 8. Don't know which is which, but this we already worked out before, but I've now forgotten it again. 7, 9, isn't it? 7, 9. And down here we're looking for 3, 4, 6. Uh, 4, 8 across. I'm trying to go back to what I found before and I have forgotten. This is 4 and 8. Okay, gotcha. That's 4, 8, right? 4, 8 blocking up here, 4, 8 across there. Across there. So this is 4, 8. So then 1 blocking up here will give me a 1 in that square, and this is going to be 7. This is all 1, 7 pairs everywhere. 7 across there, 7 across there. There's our 7. 7 down here, down there. Across here, across there, and there's our 7. Looks like I've got another one. Yes, there's 7 across here, 7 down there. There's 7. This is 9, wasn't it? Yes, 9. So 7 is complete. Thank goodness. This is 9 and 5. Does that mean anything? I wonder if I should go through the digits, maybe. Let's see what I can see, if anything. Oh, what's missing in this top row? 2, 3, 5. 2, 5. What's missing from here? 3, 5, 6. I was going through the digits, wasn't I? I don't know how far I got. 3s, I think. 3s. Oh, okay. 9 blocking here, 9 blocking there, 9 blocking there, and 9 blocking there. So in this row, this is the only space for a 9, and now we can get this 6, isn't it? 6, 9, right? 6 there, 9 there. And then 6 is going to be the number to fill in this column. Okay. 6 across here, 6 down here, 6 down there. There's our 6. Why am I looking at that? I don't know. I thought I could get that somehow. Is it 8? 8 up across here, 8 across there, 8 down there. There we go. 8 goes in that square. 8 blocking up here. There's an 8. And this is going to be a 4. 4 blocks down here. There's the 4. This is 2, I remember. 2 is the last number for this column. 2 blocks across here, across there, and down there. There's our 2. 2 up here, up there, across there. There's our final digit 2. One blocking down here gives me a 1 there. 1 across here means that's a 1. 5 is the last number to place there. Here we are looking for 6, I think. 6 up, 6 across, 6 down. There we go. 6. Four across here, 4 up there. There's our 4. 4 up here, 4 across there. There is our 4. The last number here is 8, isn't it? So that was the pair that we found earlier on. 8 down here, 8 up here. There's our 8, the last number to get in this row is a 1. 1 down here, or 1 across there. There's our 1. This is by far the best game I've played today. I put a lot of effort into it. It's quite tiring actually, but missing number here is a 3. 3 blocking up there. There's a 3. This is a 5. 5 blocking down there. There's a 5. 5 across there gives me a 5 in that square. The last digit here is a 9, I'm sure. 9 across there. There's a 9. And a 3 finishes the game. Well, okay, it took a long time to get there, but it was an interesting game with pairs of 1 and 7 around, and pairs of 4 and 8, or 2 and 4, and that kind of thing. So, yeah, a nice game, I think. Certainly I enjoyed it, although I'm quite tired now. Never mind. See you around. Bye-bye.